What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another Mukbang Monday. I'm finally back again with these, and I'm here with FattieMcBaddie, aka Sione Maraschino, aka
That bitch.
that bitch. So, we are here with some Harmon's fried chicken. Harmon's it's a neighborhood grocer, you know. I think it's Utah specific. And tell us.
I've never heard of it before until I moved here. I would compare it to the Southern Publix grocery store, but I think I love Publix a little bit more. However, Harmon's is good.
Yes.
I have no complaints about Harmon's.
Harmon's is good, but it's not Publix. But if there's anything that's close to Publix out here, it's Harmon's.
Thank you. It's like you just translated my words into English.
Yeah, I had to summarize. Just kidding. All right. So we got some rolls, cookies, chicken, mac and cheese, potato wedges, ranch, barbecue sauce, Chick-fil-A sauce, because we have hella.
Sweating already.
All right. Let's get into it.
Are you a drumstick person?
I am.
I used to be. I'm not a drumstick person anymore because I realized that thighs and breast have more meat.
Ooh.
Yeah. Drumsticks are just convenient.
Yeah. And that's so funny.
Yeah.
I'm all about the convenience.
It's because you got a bunch of shit to do.
Ranch. I want all of the sauce. I want ranch. I want barbecue.
You are correct.
Here's the barbecue sauce. We're prepping our plates before we get in. Oh, can't forget the mac and cheese. And you know what? I was really excited for. And actually, what I'm gonna do too.
What?
Okay, I've never had their mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had it?
No.
Okay.
I'm not even a huge mac and cheese person. I know, but I eat mac and cheese. It has to be made really good. I used to love KFC's mac and cheese.
And
Doesn't hit anymore.
They switched it up on us.
Ever since they moved like corn on the cob to like corn in a cup, I'm just like, no, it's not the same anymore.
I know you're cut in other places too.
Right.
I haven't had their mac and cheese. I do love mac and cheese. I love chicken. Like, I love meat in mac and cheese. I love barbecue sauce in mac and cheese, and I love both those things.
Do you like bacon in mac and cheese?
Yes. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to break pieces of my chicken off.
Oh.
Into my mac and
TikTok
cheese.
hack. Are you making a new TikTok trend?
Oh, man.
How is it?
I
Harmon's fried chicken. I was telling Sean and two of our other friends, well, my friends, Sean's partner and another one of our friends named Blakely, that I've been craving really good fried chicken ever since I came to Utah because Publix fried chicken is my favorite fried chicken.
Fire.
But Harmon's will do. I don't know if it's focusing. C flat.
C flat.
C flat.
So, I'm not going to lie. I am a little worried about this mac and cheese.
Why? Because it looks a little dry.
Mm-hmm. And sounded.
Good thing you have ranch.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding.
And barbecue.
Right.
This roll, it's a little dry. But we're eating.
Just mac and cheese. Tastes like Kraft. Honestly, it could use a little bit more cheese, but I'll eat it.
I'll eat it. And I'm grateful.
Right. That part.
I'm grateful for it. But as far as like would I get their mac and cheese again? No.
Probably not. But it's not bad. I've had worse mac and cheese.
How's your Monday been? How's your Monday been? Totally good. We know how Mondays can be. How was your Monday?
My Monday was good. I was super sore, getting around.
Sore because?
Yesterday we went for a hike.
We went hiking.
Off Stewart Falls. Is that right? Mm-hmm. Anyways, it was my first hike. I didn't know what to expect, but I thought it was just going to be really easy. I thought we was just going to, like, walk up a hill, like, just like a normal hill. This is literally what I was, like, visualizing. Just, like, walking up a hill. Then we walked down. And that was it. But it was so much more. And, like, at one point, I was just like, I'm tired. But I had a good time. I honestly did. Once we got to the waterfall, I was like, okay, I'm so glad I made it all the way through. And then I was just like, shit, we have to walk all the way back. Which was good. Sean was like the leader, walking all the way back, holding my backpack. How kind. Satisfying. Yeah, but then we came back. It seemed a lot harder going back. What did you think?
Yeah, 100%.
I think it was because, like...
It was.
We just didn't... Or at least I didn't realize that, like, walking, like, down the hill, you just don't think about, like, you have to walk back up it. And, like, at the last few points before we got into the waterfall, it was, like, mainly, like, declining.
Yeah.
So then, like, going back, we had to, like, walk up. I was just like, holy crap. When did we go through all this? I do not remember. But it was worth it. Definitely go again. But yeah.
Next summer.
Yeah. Or next 8 summers. But yeah, what did you think of it?
It had been, like, over 5 years, I feel like.
Since you went hiking?
Since I did that hike. And that was the last hike I ever did. And
so you've hiked Stewart Falls before?
Yeah, there's parts I remember, main parts. Mm-hmm. There's parts I forget. Mm-hmm. And I definitely forgot how steep the decline is.
Yeah.
When you get closer to the waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
So when we were going, and how rocky it was too.
Brad. We were letting our intrusive thoughts, like, come out of us without even trying. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I'm not the only one thinking this stuff. Yeah. But
it's so funny because every time we would say something like that, I was like, what if there was a family behind us or ahead of us around the corner that's
right,
like,
that could hear us.
We're scaring their kids or something.
That's funny.
But, so it's been years since I've done that. And yeah, that was...
I would definitely do it again.
That was, I would too. I
liked it. But the night before we went, I was, like, telling Sean, I was like, oh my gosh, this started off as a joke, and, like, now we're actually going hiking. And then we went hiking.
We were seriously trying to figure out how to get out of it.
We're like, we hope it's muddy.
Or hope, yeah.
Yeah, like, hope it's muddy.
It was, like, kind of raining, and we're like, oh.
But I'm so glad I did it. Would definitely do it again. I was playing my music. What music were you listening to when you were...
Honestly, I was listening to, like... that easy listening playlist Cooper made.
Link below. No, I'm kidding.
For real. It's such a good playlist. And it's just like instrumentals. Like soundtrack, scores.
All from movies.
And, really good art or pieces. So it's really good.
Were you listening to a bunch of different scores or were you just listening to...
So I just had it on shuffle.
Were you, like, repeating any songs that you actually liked? Because I was listening to one song the entire time. I was just like, this is my shit. I'm going to power through this hike.
What song?
Gold, Gold, Gold by Sumi. Can you guess what genre it is?
K-pop.
Oh, how did you know? I totally forgot to one of these wedges. Sorry, side note. These wedges are probably my favorite wedges in like out of all the wedges I've ever eaten.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel like they deep fried it in like batter. And it just tastes so good.
Yeah, it's like in the fry for the chicken strips.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
No wonder.
I'm over here taking from this plate, and I have 3 on my plate over here.
Oh, period. Do you? For later. Save some for later.
Exactly.
How was your day today?
It was good. Work, you know. Was working and working.
Doing that shiznit.
Um,
How are you feeling after the hike?
feeling?
Yeah.
I was feeling really tired, but not sore.
That's what I was trying to tell my cousin. I was like, I am not like exhausted how I used to be. And it's because I've been to cycling 3 times, like within like 7 months. So yeah, I'm pretty active. But I just, my muscles were really sore, but I felt great afterwards. Like, I feel really good right now. Like,
I'm
I
gonna
could
put my bones here, but I'll make sure they don't touch any
Oh my
of
gosh.
the other chicken.
Yuck. I'm
Do you
joking.
like how I did that without asking? I'm like, I'm putting my bones here.
Yo, Mukbang, you do it. You want me to eat some of that? I'm not kidding.
You want me to pick that off that you left on the bone?
Yeah, you missed a lot. Ooh, I don't know why I'm getting so full so quick. Must be that hike yesterday.
That hike and that
so skinny.
that spin class.
Right, that spin class a few weeks ago. By the way, my spin class,
Instructor
no membership.
membership.
Yeah, expired because I was like on a 2-week trial. I'm like, I'm gonna do this. Anyways, it's the 11th. It expired on the 11th. So, but I do recommend sweat cycle shop.
Sweatshop.
Yeah,
Cycle.
I recommend spinning. It's hard. It's kind of hard.
But honestly, I feel like it's such a if you had like, I'm like, how do you put this? Is it value of a workout?
Oh yeah.
Because it's like, if you're going for like a 40-50 minute-ish session, that's
I feel like
8 or 9 songs.
Yeah.
And then people are like, you get it over with, you come out with burning hella calories, you're sore,
Yeah.
you're doing muscle work.
At first it was really slow. I hated it. And I hated it the second time I did it. Then the third time I did it, I was like, oh shit. I was keeping up because like the one thing that was like really throwing me off the first 2 times I did it was when the instructor was like, stand up. The third time I was like keeping with it. So
Well, now that you're a pro, we gotta go back to Ryan.
period.
Do
Shout
another
out to
class.
Ryan.
Shout out to Ryan at Cycle Bar Saratoga Springs.
Oh, slay. Look at that.
I was
guy.
like, what is it called? What's it called?
This barbecue sauce is honestly one of the best barbecue sauce I've ever tasted.
Is this your first time tasting it?
Yeah. I don't remember.
That's that Trader Joe's Carolina Gold.
Trader Joe's. Oh, that's expensive. Just kidding. Actually,
I feel like Trader Joe's, they're like, if we're going to put something out, it's going to be put out.
oh yeah, like they have quality stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can't get that quality at Walmart. But I go to Walmart because I like their quality too. Don't cancel me.
It's great value.
It is great. Yeah. Yeah, no, but seriously, after that hike, I just wanted to do more active shit. I went on a walk today.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I feel like the time we have left to do outdoor pickleball is closing.
Oh my gosh, I know. Winter's coming up. You know, I've almost been here a year. This month. Like
September?
September or October.
For sure October.
I think September.
Dude.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Years go by so fast nowadays.
Yeah. What is that?
Because,
Time is just flying.
like, I thought we was just in February.
You know what I feel like I need to do? And it's funny because, like, this really has been some stuff. A lot of other stuff that I've been thinking about lately in life. This isn't just me throwing this out here.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like one thing that helps the present time feel slower, I think, is really being in the present and appreciating it and enjoying it. And what I mean by that is a couple things. It's like not worrying or thinking about the future.
Mm-hmm.
For example, like things coming, big events coming up in life and stuff, and like, you know, like thinking and living in that moment, that future moment, more than the present. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like obsessing over an upcoming trip or something. It's great to be excited, but I think it's that, like, future things, maybe even past, like, you know, living in the past a lot, or like memories, blah, blah, blah. And then, and phones, 1000%, because, and all of it is coming to that, the more that if you live in the present and enjoy it and not be distracted by your phones or distracted about the past or future things, but really just appreciating and living in the now, I think time would slow down. That's honestly one of the biggest things that's like different from childhood, different from even like 10 years ago, but for sure pre-smartphone era.
Yeah.
I think that's why time feels like
An illusion?
Bruh,
Bruh, I've been telling people this because sometimes time feels really fast and then time feels really slow. That's why, like, when I'm at work, I just, like, have to, like, be constantly doing something. Otherwise, time just goes by really slow.
you know, time is a crazy subject.
Time's crazy.
Time's crazy, and it's crazy times.
And I was in a mental hospital. I know crazy. Time.
Cannot.
Wish I was joking. No.
But a year ago. No, dude, that's crazy. A year. So what's like some of your top three? What are the biggest things you learned about Utah in the last year? Yeah.
Okay. So, Utah has... One of my favorite things that Utah has is, like, they always got something, like, eventful going on. Like, last year when I first got here, there was, like, a bunch of pumpkin patches around. There was, like, little, like, haunted houses. Then, like, during the summer/spring, there was, like, festivals, like a flower festival, strawberry festival, an autumn festival.
Before I forget, because I feel like I'm going to forget, there's a Korean festival coming up at the end of the month.
안녕하세요. This month?
Yes, September 29th.
Where?
I got a flyer from Mr. Shabu.
By the way, Mr. Shabu is one of my top favorite restaurants here, and it literally just came on my list a month ago.
It was bomb. But yeah, I saw a flyer there. So just remind me, because I forgot to give it to you yesterday. Remind me to give it to you. And let's see if there's some content that comes.
Oh my gosh. You know what's my dream? Have you ever, I don't know if you've seen it, but like K-pop does this thing called random K-pop play. Basically they just play the chorus of K-pop songs and then like in a big group of people. And then like people will
everyone just does it?
Yeah, people will run into the middle and do like dances of part of the songs. And I'm just like, I want to be in that so
This is
bad.
what he's trained for his whole life.
100, yes. Like, oh my gosh. Zoom, 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 zoom. But I just watch a bunch of people doing it. And like, K-pop's not that, like, it's still growing, but it's not that popular to where everybody knows it. And I just feel like it's hard to like find people who enjoy it before I like bring it up to them, because my friends, you guys really like it, right? You're not just telling me. Okay, yeah, they really like it. There's just so much K-pop content, like the views are crazy, and I feel like K-pop is like becoming a personality trait of mine, because I always bring it up in everything I do. We would be like taking shit. I'd be like, oh, K-pop takes shits.
No, you practice.
Oh yeah,
dancing your K-pops.
Choreography's insane.
Yeah,
but that's what I really hope that the
happens.
Korean festival, like, if I hear any kind of music, can you just record me like automatically? I won't even look at you. Yeah, let's practice real quick, okay? Zoom, 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 zoom. Oh, look at that reaction time, y'all.
Try me.
That was so good. But I'm excited.
Okay, so I cut you off. You like that there's always something to do here.
Oh, yeah. They have like different festivals, and like one of the festivals I went to was... What was that festival that we went to in Orem?
Oh, Summerfest,
and I thought it was really cool. There was so many things. There was like rides there, which I watched too many Final Destination movies to even go on those.
Seriously.
Unless it was like a Disney ride, then I would totally go on it. But
Disney made, not the ghetto
Disney. Right, not like
on the side.
They just throw it and it pops up into a Ferris wheel. But there was people
who have this piece and you have that piece.
Oh no, I am honestly. Oh my gosh, I'm so skinny. I can't even finish. Oh. But it's so good. Thank you so much.
You're
Leftovers. Slay. And then they had like a bunch of people selling things they've made, jewelry, licorice from Spain. That was. What did you think of it?
I didn't really like it.
He didn't like it. And you like licorice.
Oh yeah.
He loves licorice. But I guess their quality is good. But my favorite part was like the fireworks at the end, because there's like, when I see like fireworks, like big firework productions, I think of Disney. But
we did that.
Oh, sorry. I thought something happened with the camera. Anyways, this one seemed a lot more personal. It didn't have any like background music or anything. It just like had a bunch of fireworks, and we was just like sitting on the curb in front of our grocery store right down the street. It was a really good time, and it was the first time I've ever experienced a firework that close and that personal. Loki was kind of scary at first, but it was really good. And then, okay, but they have festivals here. My favorite, I would say, activity, like sportsy activity, is pickleball. Oh, you already knew? Mm-hmm. Of course. Pickleball, it is so easy to play. And it makes me feel like Serena Williams. And I kind of look like her. Yeah. I know. But yeah, pickleball is definitely one of my favorite sports. And it makes me like regret. Remember like a year ago, we were supposed to go play with your family.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't go.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was intimidated. Sorry. Letting you know now. But
now he's ready to play.
Now I'm ready to slay anybody. But last time I played, it's been like a month or two before that since I played last. So last time I played, a whole 2 months have passed by before I played last. Did that make sense? I sucked. Like, I was horrible. We played at this rich guy's house. I don't want to say his name, but I hope he's single. No, I'm joking. But we went to go play over there, and it was so nice. But all my skill, all my control, all my Serena Williamness, out the window.
Serena Williamness.
Mm-hmm. Over the fence. It wasn't there.
Hey, it'll come back quick.
I know, but I could slay like novice people who just touched a paddle for the first time.
Well, honestly, there's some good things that I am glad that you like about Utah.
What are your favorite things about Utah, or that I haven't experienced yet, that you would recommend to?
Honestly, since you did hiking, I'm trying to think what else really. Because there's a lot of beautiful hikes. Mm-hmm. Utah has a lot of different terrain across the state.
Yeah.
Southern Utah is crazy. And you've done pickleball.
Yeah.
You've done festivals.
Wow, I'm a Utahn already.
Yeah, for real.
What I do need to get me is a e-bike, because I feel like so many people ride around it. Well, and I didn't know that e-bike was a thing. Like, it's a little motorized bike that you don't have to like push the pedals. Also, yeah, like that takes away. That makes biking more fun for me.
No, I'm laughing because we just drove by, like literally the other day. This kid was on an e-bike. It was over the weekend and went in front of the car. And I was thinking, like watching, and I was thinking, holy crap. And then I said out loud to Cooper, you know, what would it have been like to have those e-bikes back in the day? Because we had bikes and rode bikes to school.
Oh, uh-huh.
And I just am like, I know my lazy ass would have been like, oh yeah,
Bruh.
I want that e-bike so I don't have to
I'll
pedal.
be sitting on one side, just like this.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's crazy you said that. Also, Friday night, we're freaking driving home from Salt Lake. And someone's on the freeway on a motorcycle bike. Like a, oh my gosh, what is the, anyway, on a motorcycle, on the freeway, sitting like that.
Really?
Side, on the side, off the side, like, and weaving through traffic, and I'm like, dude.
That'll make me too nervous.
So nervous. And then I don't know, it just was like, what if something happened, and you fell, and then someone hit you or ran you over, and then because you think you're cool, you have ruined someone else's life of like that guilt and like that feeling the rest of their life of like, oh my gosh, I hit a guy on the freeway or ran him over.
Right.
Anyway, that just got pretty serious. But
come through with the intrusive thoughts.
Yeah,
we're not done with it.
Never done.
No,
Intrude away.
Right. But seriously, people need to be safe out there. That's another thing I noticed about Utah. So I lived in Florida. And Florida has the worst drivers in, like, they actually have, their interstate, I-4, is the worst highway in America. Just driving down it, because everybody's a tourist, nobody knows how to drive, including myself. Like, I suck at driving. But coming over here, I've seen way more accidents than I have in Florida. I still think drivers here are better than the ones in Florida. It's just, I've seen way more accidents. So, and I think it's because everything's so closed in or something. I don't know what it is, but I've just seen way more accidents while I was here in Utah. And I don't recommend it.
That's something people say about Utah, the drivers.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That they're bad.
I fit right in.
But yeah, I can see it. I'm not one of the bad ones, I would say.
No, Sean's actually one of the best drivers. He's normally DD.
Wee.
But yeah. The drivers out here are good though. Like better than Florida, I would say. I just get really nervous sometimes. Also the streets out here is cool because like everything is kind of like a grid. And so like without knowing my way, I kind of knew where I was because just like how everything is like lined out. So I knew like if I take this way, I'm going to hit this road. So
yeah,
I don't need Google Maps anymore for Utah County.
That is actually something that I really like about Utah is the grid system of streets. When I go to places like Florida or California or where all the names are, or all the streets are names, I'm like, unless I'm from here, I don't know what Charleston Lane is or
Orange Tree.
Yeah. Orange Blossom Trail. OBT.
Oh shoot! Oh, are you a Floridian?
I'm a Floridian.
Only Floridians know that street and what they be doing on there.
And isn't there a Juniors on that street?
There is a Juniors on OBT. Look at this residence, Floridian.
It is I.
Yes. When's the last time you've been to Florida?
I think when I went for my, for the funeral, my family.
Your family's.
But the grid system, so much easier to find somewhere.
So much more better.
Go more north. It's gonna get bigger.
I just be like, oh my gosh, I'm on 800 West. I should be on 800 South, and I just look for South. Then I find 800.
So. That's crazy that you've been here a year. Clearly, we're done here. Oh, they did come with cookies. Should we eat our dessert?
Duh.
Pumpkin chocolate chip cookies from Harmon.
Oh, shootsy.
'Tis the season. Fall. That's another thing I love about Utah is how we get all of the seasons. Like, we get it all.
That is. And so, last year when I came here during winter, it was one of the worst winters that Utah has had in years. And everybody's been telling me that. This cookie's really good. But everybody's been telling me that. And then they're like, wait till it's summer. It's going to get really hot. And I was like waiting till like April for it to stop snowing. And I was like, okay, when's summer going to come? Anyways, once summer got here, the days were longer. And it was so hot. Like, it would
hot.
In Florida, it's hot, but there's humidity, and I feel like that like makes it feel better for me. I just felt like I was like someone threw acid on my intrusive thoughts. Sorry, y'all. This is the Intrusive Thought Podcast. But yeah, like somebody like just, and my skin was just burning. Anyways, I know I'm complaining about it, but I actually do like the seasons out here. It's different seasons, and it's nice. And now the leaves are turning red.
The leaves are turning brown. Yeah, we went up on our hike yesterday. It was there were some trees throughout the canyon, throughout the mountains that was already orange and red, and so it's coming, which means pumpkin everything.
What's the first pumpkin thing you're wanting?
I make 2 really good pumpkin desserts, pumpkin bars and pumpkin.
Did I try that? Did it have like cream cheese on it? Cream cheese frosting?
Yeah. So there's the pumpkin bars with the cream cheese frosting or pumpkin crunch, which I think is a Hawaiian dessert.
Oh, Polynesian.
Yeah, and I only know that because of my friend Jing. Shout out Jing.
Hey Jing.
She did. Oh, she requested it was one time. Oh, it was when I was gonna do a pumpkin mukbang, and I asked for submissions. And it was me and Jess. Me and Jess did a pumpkin mukbang. Oh my gosh, check it back out. It was like at 2017 or some shit.
Link below.
Yeah. Oh, link below. And that one, I did a poll on Instagram and I asked a question. I said, what are some pumpkin things to do on my pumpkin mukbang? Jean requested pumpkin crunch, and I made it, and it's so good.
What's on it?
It's so good. It's like a pumpkin filling, and then it's kind of like a dump cake where you pour the thing at the top and then do butter on the top and then let it cook like that.
Yeah.
And then you put like Cool Whip on the top, and it's.
Wait a minute. I think I've tried that too.
Yeah, so
you've made it before, right? Oh yeah, it is so good.
It's so good. But that's funny, actually. Last thing, that's when you had answered on that question on my Instagram of like what I should do, and you did pumpkin otay, and we really made pumpkin otay, and we ate it.
Did I really say that?
Yes.
That's like such a weird combination. What did you think of it? Would you do it again?
No.
Oh.
No. That was a waste. That's what it was. We did it because I was like, this is funny. Mm-hmm. Let's just make it and try it. And I tried to make as small of a amount as I could. Uh-huh. Because I knew, like, there's no way we're going to, like, drink this. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, it was a no. It was a hell no.
Sounds like a hell no.
But, anyway, thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for feeding. Yeah. It is so good.
Clearly, we'll have a piece of chicken left for the fridge.
Yeah.
Something.
For the leftovers.
But thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you can be notified when I publish more, which is coming Vegas.
Oh my gosh, cannot wait. Why? Vegas what did vlog. You do in Vegas?
Well, maybe I went and saw Beyonce. And ate a lot of food. But yeah, Vegas weekend coming. Beyonce concert weekend. That should be out this week. So,
can't wait. It's so exciting.
Anyway, hit that notification bell. Thanks. Love y'all.
Everybody on mute.